Greetings, everyone. Repeat here. Bringing you this special episode to bring you some very tough news. John Hall, known to all of you as Styx, producer, guest, and co-host of the show, died yesterday, August 20th, in a small plane crash near Bristol, Maine. His son Tyler was flying with him and survived with minor injuries. And rest in peace, Styx.
Yeah, brother.
So I got Bago and Fig here with me. Let's chat about the man for a little bit, shall we?
Yeah.
He deserves plenty of it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we'll start with the fact that he was a true unrestricted aviator.
Yeah.
Meaning, he was qualified in fixed wing and rotary wing, which, we razz all the rotor heads a lot about, but quite frankly, that's a beast all by itself. And he was unrestricted. Shit, me. And he's the guy that would go out in the shittiest weather known to mankind at 100 feet off the water, go out 100 miles and pick somebody up off a ship in the middle of the night.
On purpose.
Yeah. He thought about it and did it anyway.
Because, rescues never happened when it was 75 and sunny and calm winds, right? No. So he did that over and over and over. And, the skill just to survive that, you can't be an average aviator and live through that. You have to be superb. And he was. He was a superb aviator.
Yeah. And he wanted that badly. I mean, you've heard him on this show talk about the fact that when they tried to send him fixed wing in flight school, he said, well, I'm going to DOR. I'm going to drop on request. I either get to go fly helicopters or I'm not going flying. And so, he wanted to do that. You're nuts, Styx. You're nuts. Yeah. Sorry. It's terrifying. But wow, what a special breed.
Right? No, totally.
Yeah.
It doesn't, it takes a special breed to do that sort of thing on purpose over and over. Well, how did you meet him? He wasn't flying helicopters for the Coast Guard when you met him.
No, he was my son's Boy Scout troop leader, and which tells you, let me tell you about that. He's an exceptional father. All three of his sons are Eagle Scouts.
That's an accomplishment.
That's something, right?
Yeah.
That's saying something.
Yeah.
That's leadership.
He was that involved in their lives from the word go, got them all involved in scouting and mentored them through Eagle Scout, something that will live with those young men for the rest of their lives. I guarantee that they're going to be in their 30s looking for a job, and Eagle Scout's going to be on their resume. So,
yep.
The other thing was, and he was a nurse practitioner and really prided himself on being an amazing diagnostician, but he didn't just limit his practice, as it were, to the office. Bago, you may be able to share some of that.
Yeah, I was going to say, when I broke my knee, Six was like the first person I ran to, after the hospital staff. Got his input. Luckily, it all turned out well, but I got a lot of information from him, fortunately. Ease the mind and learn just what the hell was going on with my leg.
Yeah. And said what questions to ask, right? And and what to demand as far as care, because sadly you have to advocate for yourself in this world.
Yep.
But yeah. So yeah, I've known him at least 15 years now, I'd say. And he first became a guest on this show in episode 31. Don't do anything stupid. And we was talking about what happened right after or on 9/11.
Yep.
And then most recently he co-hosted episode 223, Coasties in Space. He and Deuce did that show, which it was funny. He was really self-conscious about it. And he's like, I'm not sure it was that good. I'm like, Styx, I listened to the whole show and I laughed. Well, it was a good show, man.
Blast.
Yeah.
He did a phenomenal job hosting that one. It was a great time.
It really was. And then of course, Tyler, who survived it, was in episode 176. Don't be afraid to use the E word.
Yeah.
So his sons, Noah, Jack, and Tyler, and his wife, Ann, we're praying for all of you. And we're praying for you, Styx. This is a real gut punch.
It's a gut punch.
Yeah.
This is a gut punch to so there I was. I mean,
It
that's
is.
three. That's three out of the four of us that are part
I
of
told
this
you I'm
thing.
going to live in bubble wrap in my
Yeah.
basement for the next 6 months.
Well, as we were talking earlier, I think Sticks made a comment recently saying, okay, I had first it was Bago blowing his knee and all that, and then I had my accident, and then he said, it's these things come in threes. It's either going to be you or me talking to you.
Yep.
And holy
He
fuck.
did. Yeah. And
So I think you're good. I think you're good, dude.
Well, let's hope, except I don't think I have any friends left because, I've lost so many friends and nearly lost friends that no one's going to want to be around me for a while. Yeah. Well, let's hope we're good. I mean, we joke about it a little bit, but that's my way of dealing with this kind of tragedy.
Yep.
Yeah. One of the other cool things that very few people know, he designed the show's logo, the aviator and the wings and the runway and the, yeah. And if you look closely, if you blow it up, we gave him this idea and he managed to put it in there. If you blow up the show's logo, you can see the reflection of a goat at about 120 degrees angle of bank in there. So the aviator is at 120 degrees angle of bank. There's a goat standing on a mountainside reflecting into the visor. So
yeah. And it's the, what is the goat doing up here in these clouds? That was the idea.
Right from the far side. Yeah. What's that goat? What's that mountain goat doing way up in this cloud bank? So,
episode 31. He was a guest on episode 31.
Yep.
Right.
Don't do anything stupid.
Yep. That was his first time. Yep.
Yep. And then he found several guests for us. I'm blanking on the gent's name now. The Arizona State Trooper, helicopter pilot.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Deuce, and among several others. He found others as well, but always there to contribute and do anything he could to help make the show a success. And man,
hell, he drove all the gear from New Hampshire
to
North Carolina for the Harrier sundown.
Yeah.
Which
that was sound equipment, all that stuff.
Yeah. So we've been producing. Me and Six and we've been producing for years together now, and just back in June, that was our first time finally meeting. The four of us finally all got together for the first time.
Right. First time we've ever
place.
all been in the same place. It's pretty awesome.
We've all, we've got together a piece and, a few of us here and there, but never all four of us. That was a great time.
It was indeed. I'll remember forever.
Yep.
I'm glad we had that, boys.
Yeah. We'll put the link to the initial news report in the blog entry at sotherewas.us. We're certainly not going to speculate on the cause of the crash or anything else at this point in time. I can tell you it was a Diamond DA20. He bought it last spring. It happened near Bristol, Maine, and his son Tyler was with him and managed to extricate himself from the airplane. And that's really all the details we have at this point. If you want to send condolences, if you want to send them to repeat@sothereiwas.us, repeat spelled REPETE at sothereiwas.us, I will put condolences in the subject line, please, and I will forward every one of them to Ann and Noah, Jack, and Tyler. Tyler's looking to start, I believe it's his senior year at Embry-Riddle in a few weeks. And he's indicated he wants to get back on that pony. So, and I'm proud of him for that. I know John would have wanted him to.
Yes, 100%.
And Six has been there for him every step of the way.
Yep.
So I know he'll be looking forward to getting back out there.
Yeah. He was unspeakably proud of all his boys. And I think he was particularly thrilled that Tyler wanted to pursue aviation. And I think I could be wrong, but I think Tyler wants to pursue rotorhead aviation.
What is wrong with him?
Right? I know.
He's got that defective gene.
Yeah. Didn't learn from his dad.
Right.
Should have learned it.
Oh,
This is tough.
Man.
This is tough, boys.
This one is tough. And then, well, I guess we're just about to land the plane. The show, I don't know to what degree we're going to pause or not. We actually have a couple great guests lined up, so we may keep it going. If we do pause, we'll let you know when we'll be back and that sort of thing. Fig, I'm going to put you on the spot. Do you want to share any information, any updates?
Sure. I had eye surgery yesterday morning. It was basically exploratory surgery. The surgeon, she just sewed me up the night of the accident. And on the follow-up appointments, my eye was so full of blood, she really couldn't see much in there. She knew I didn't have a lens and wasn't sure where the lens was. She couldn't see my iris. So basically, I just have this giant black pupil. Is what it looks like. I can't see anything. So yesterday, she cleaned the blood out and removed all the blood clots. And here's the bottom line. I had such a traumatic eye injury. My eye was open, just open. And most of my retina, the vitreous fluid, and my iris and lens left my eye. So there is really nothing to repair. And she said it will shrink and then start causing me pain. And I said, all right, well, let's talk about how to get this thing out of my head and move on. So that's what we're doing.
All right.
Yep.
I'm going to be a one-eyed guy from here on.
Another one-eyed pilot,
Jack.
damn it.
I'm going to be the one-eyed Fig.
There you go. Well, man,
So
God bless
just
you.
how
You
it
have a
is.
great attitude.
Hey, I'm still in the fight. Here's the positive
Right on.
thing.
Yeah.
You know, my right eye has always been my strong eye. It's my dominant eye for shooting. And hey, I'm walking, talking. I got all my fingers and all my toes. Everything works.
Right.
I'm kicking ass. So don't feel bad for me.
Fantastic. And Bago, what about you? What's your medical status?
Well, it's supposed to be our pre-op appointment right now. But I got moved till Tuesday, and then with any luck, hopefully surgery will still be on for September 3rd. And then months of recovery after that. So looking good, going forward. Pretty excited.
All right.
We'll be there with you, brother.
Yep.
Absolutely. No smart ass remarks, nothing to say here, folks. This was a tough one to bring to you. We're heartbroken. If you are the praying type of person, please pray to God for Styx and his whole family.
Amen.
Till next week, stay safe and check 6.
See ya.